push out here real quick. I'm going to be just out there, okay? And I'm going to point which way or the other, okay? What I want you to do is, as I point this way, you're going to be on top of the crease, shuffle, 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 shuffle. If I point the other way, shuffle, 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 shuffle. I want you to do the tiniest, smallest, teeniest, tiniest shuffles, right? But I want them super small, but really fast, okay? So these, yeah, good, exactly. And what are you gonna do with your gloves and stick? Gloves up, stick ready, good. All right, get in that crease. Ready? Yep. Up. Up. Quick, quick, quick. Up, 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 up. Smaller, tiny, tiny, tinier. Tiny, tiny. Push, push. Up, 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 up. That's it. Boom. Yeah, keep going. Good, relax. Whoo. Okay. Scooch back real quick. Look where all your markings are. This is my favorite part about being a coach. I feel like our markings can tell a little bit of a story, right? This story starts out on top of the crease and slightly drifts back a little bit, but I think you got yourself back to the top of the crease. We naturally will drift back. The most important thing is to make sure we don't drift back too much, okay? But also to make sure when we do drift back, we challenge the puck again and we get back out to the top. Sometimes people get in our way. Okay, good. So I got 3 pucks out, and I'm going to point to either puck. Boom, 3 pucks. Okay, use those pucks as your visuals. Okay. We're going to say 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple. I called a number, push out to that puck. So what we're going to do for these pushes, though, is we're going to do a little bit of a hop step or a quick step. So if I'm on my angle here, boom, and I point to that one here, all right? If I call the far one, we're going to make sure we pivot first, so that way I'm lined up to push, all right? That's important. Don't push right away unless you're lined up. Line up to push, hips are lined up, boom, and then square back up. If I just stop here and stay here, I'm facing that way and not the puck. As soon as I turn and square up, boom, facing that puck. You ready? What number is that puck over there?
A 1.
What's that puck over there?
3.
What's that puck?
2.
Oh, I thought it was a 9. But I think you're right, though. 2. Ready? 1. 1. 2. So 2's here, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do the hop step. Boom. Boom. Yeah? Nice little quick feet here. All right, let's start on 1. 2. Yeah. 3. 1. 3. 3. 2. Good. Okay. Not bad. Now, if I jump really high, right, is that going to be as quick as staying low?
No.
No. You have to keep my feet a little bit closer to the ground. What's going to help me, too, is if I don't jump up as much and I don't get too tall, and I stay here nice and low. Right? Nice and fast. All right, start on 2. Too far out, too far out. You don't need to be outside that crease. Yeah? Ooh, is that on the angle? Yeah, that's on the angle. You're a step too far to the left. There you go. Ready, set. 3. 1. 2. 1. 3. 2. Good. Nice. All right. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I'm going to make it really hard. Is that cool? All right. I'm going to add a butterfly. Boom. When I tap my stick, drop down. Okay? Let's say you're on 2, and I tap my stick. What do you do?
Butterfly.
Okay. Do that for me real quick, please. If I say 3, and you're down, what do you think I want you to do? If I say 3. Yeah, good. I love it. I love that it was your first option instead of a power leg across and staying down. Right? Mostly because where's that puck out? You know, it's not really close. If the puck was close and you power leg, boom, that would have been incredible too. Right? Great call. Okay? Otherwise, if you're at 3 and you're on your feet and I say 2, we're gonna use a T push instead of a hop step. So T push, all the way through. Does that make sense? All right. Listen to the numbers, all right, because I might be giving you a little bit tough ones here. I may make it a little bit tougher, right? Starting on 2. Too far out, top of the crease. You were good where you were. 1. So just T push. 2. 1. Down. 2. Down. 1. 2. Down. 1. 2. Make sure we get up with our push leg. All right? Think about it. Your push leg. Get set. Down. 1. Yes. Good job. 3. 3 minus 2. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. Down. 2. Down. 1. Yes, there you go. Good. Okay. Very good job. I like the footwork. The one thing I'll say a little bit here is the more you skate out here in the white, the more work you do, right? And the less likely you're going to be on your angle. Okay? So, and this is why. Let's say, let me see your stick real quick. Let's say, all right, so that's number 2 puck. This is number 3 puck. Or 1 puck, sorry. Regardless. Now, if I am really deep, right? For me to go from 1 to 2, I don't really have to do much, right? If I get out here, that's a whole other step. If I get out here, that's a whole other step, right? So the further I get out, I'm adding steps to how far I have to go. So that means if it's a really hard pass and it's a really tight play, and I'm so far out, I might not get to it in time. All right, so it's okay to move a little bit with inside your blue, okay? But we also have to make sure that realize that before that shot's getting ready, keyword, before the shot's getting ready to be made, all right, I'm already set.
Okay.
And I'm on top of the crease. So that's, right, and we learn that. The better you get to learn that and figure out when the puck is going to be shoot, and that's when you challenge and get out there and be set. Now, I want you to be set before the shot and early, but you'll be figuring that out as you grow, okay? But if you learn that skill of knowing when to be ready, you're going to control your energy, right? Like if you hold this position, how long do you think you can hold this position? A day, 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Right. You'd be dying after like an hour for sure. No kid's attention span would last longer than your body could on that one. Okay? But if the shot's getting ready to be made and I'm here, most certainly I can do this. But if I do this and they're skating with the puck, what could they do?
Deke.
Yeah, they could deke around me, for sure. So we have to know, if I do this, why is it good for me, and what could happen that might lead to a goal? If I'm here, why is this good for me, but also how could it lead to a goal? If we start thinking about those things, you're going to be one smart goalie. All right, you ready? We're going to move a little bit closer, a little bit quicker here. All right. We're going to get sliding. All right, a couple more minutes of skating. Right on time on our progress here. Let's go. Dot. Okay. Pucks are a little bit tighter. Okay. We're going to butterfly slide to each puck, right? But when you slide, I don't want you to get up right away. When you slide, what I would like to see is we're going to control our slide. So if we just slide down and up, right, we might think that's a good push to use like on a pass, which is not. We want to stay up. But what I do want to see is a little bit more, we're going to be a little bit more deliberate with that puck. So as I go and I start dropping down, I butterfly slide, I want you to stop yourself and set here, boom. Then after that, let's visualize a crest save. You know what your crest is?
No.
Like this. The crest of your jersey. That would be the logo, big logo. So when I say crest save, that means something here. Boom. Blocker underneath, glove right here. Hits my chest and block here. All right? Boom. And I don't want to scrunch all the way down, but I do want to trap it to my belly. Okay? I'm just going to point to a puck since we're in close. That would be a little hard for me to point to those pucks from so far. Right? But, boom, crest save. Head down, right up. Yep. Okay. Try and stop yourself with this foot so that way when you your face here, right? So that's going to be our goal is to, yeah, it's good, right here. Right? Oh, yeah. Set. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, bring this knee down right away. Stop yourself with this. All right, let's get it's the hardest push you possibly can, all right, each time. I want to get so explosive that if you don't stop, you're going to slide past to where you want to go. Does that make sense? Really hard pushes. Ready? Right here. What happened there? What about this leg? We got to make sure that sliding knee is getting down first, right? And you don't have to be all the way out here. Let's just stay within the top of the crease. So I'll scooch this in a little bit. All right. Yep. Right there. Yep. Boom. All right. Good. Right up. Eyes. Boom. Nice. Good. Smart. Getting that extra push. Set. Yep. Good. Good. Couple more. Right up. Yep. Boom. All right. Last drill. Okay. You're going to push on top of the crease. All right. Actually, two more drills, right? But they're going to be kind of the same. I give you all five of these pucks here. Okay. And what I want to see here is you can push, stay on top of the crease, right? You can push to either puck, all right, however way you want. Staying down, all power legs. All right. So you're just going to power leg to each puck whenever you want. You're going to work for like 20 seconds. Okay? So push to one puck, then push to another puck, however way you want, but you're going to work hard for 20 seconds. Now, what can we focus on while we're pushing? What do you think? Okay, good. Maybe not to stick right on our pads, get a little bit off, but gloves are up and they're even, right? Pads really nice. Good. I love that. All right, you ready? Right down. Staying down. Ready? Go. Nice. Good. Big toe pushes. Nice. Bring the knee down right away. Big push. Drive the knee up all the way. There we go. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good. Okay. Now, And I'll give this a visual over here. We don't need these anymore. Now, we're gonna, so this is, we did a little bit of that before. I call it my playground skating. All right, give you time to play around with it and discover different things, okay? And just move without restraints, as many restraints. So now we're working this RVH. I got a puck right there, right? So we're gonna go post to post. We can go post and out, right? Post and out over here. You can use a couple different things. But what I want you to do, just like you were working on your power legs here, I want you to get used to pushing to the post in this RVH, all right? We know what RVH is?
No.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we have, it's called our reverse VH. So our vertical leg, it's not really vertical, and our horizontal leg. Horizontal is like this, vertical is like this, right? So where it came from, the VH, right? Vertical, horizontal. That's an obvious one. This is a tough little spot. Makes me a little small. There's a weird spot between my 5-hole, and there's still a weird spot here. Okay? So then we reverse that VH to here. So we can go, when I want to go to the other post, I want to make sure I bring my head and hands around. If I just push right now, I'm going to go this way because that's where I'm lined up. Get my hands around, boom, push, here. And I have a puck on each side for something for you to look at as well. All right, good visual of where the puck would be if you were there. All right, and I'll put one a little bit in front too. So that's right there, boom, as well. All right, you have 20 seconds to explore your RVH and post play all the way through here, all right? Get going. Boom, good. All right, make sure you're not too deep in that net. Good. See on that post where you get the hands around. Boom. Yeah, drive that knee up all the way. Get a big push. Boom, boom. Nice and big. Good. Couple more. Nice. Way to use your stick to guide you around. That was smart. A little bit tucked in there. Last one. Good. Nice. And you use your stick here too. That's awesome. Yeah. You can use your hands, your stick, to kind of guide you around to make sure you get lined up. Because you're not always going to get a great push. And then also, might not be a good push, might get a right angle, and you just might get twisted up. All right. You need a drink of water? You're right.
Yes.
Quick drink of water? Good. All right. All right, dude. First one. I'm going to pass you the puck, right? But first, I'm going to have you start on your stomach. All right? I'll tap my stick, get up, I'll pass you the puck. You're going to pass it right back to me. Okay? Then we'll get set on top of the crease. I'm going to move left to right. Nice and low and set. Quick little shuffles. Make sure you don't leave too early or push too big. All right. Yep. Nice. Woo. Yeah. Good. Good. Better. Right? Good save here. Better save right in front of you. Even more right. Yeah, right there. And lean to it. Good. Nose to puck, though. You watch that all the way in. Hey. Yep. There we go. Good. You don't have to be so tight with your blocker. You can free it out there, too. Just like your glove, too. Your glove is out there, right? Your blocker can make that save out here. Hey. Yep. Yep. Nice. Rebound. Rebound. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's so close. Hey. Yep. Nice. I like it. Oh, okay. You cheated a little bit on that. Do you know how you cheated?
No.
That's okay. I ask lots of questions. You know that. So you got over here because you kind of guessed where I was going, and I did go there. Okay, and I should have maybe went somewhere else. But you got here before I was there. You know what I'm saying? As I'm skating across, I wasn't on this angle yet. I was still kind of back here. You got a little ahead of me. Does that make sense? Don't get too far ahead. You really want the player to get a little bit and the puck to get a little ahead of you when it's going left or right. So if you let it, wait for it, okay, it's going to be in front of me a little bit, and I'm going to be just slightly behind it. Like if we were shoulder to shoulder, right, here, that's where the puck would be. All right? Puck is here, my shoulder's there, and I'm going to keep it that way. Does that make sense? Cool, man. Let's get two more. Yep. Oh, bouncy one. Nice, smart. Oh, sneaky. So sometimes we don't really know exactly where the net is, and that's okay. So for me, if I think it's anywhere close to the net, I'm going to make sure I get a stick on it or something on it anyway, just to be clear. All right? Last one. Yep. Whoop. You got it. Oh, from the knees. Nice. Rebound. Get up. Come on. It's in the corner. Oh, good stick. Another rebound. Big save. Good. Good, good, good. Not a bad save. Pretty good, right? If the puck, so that was really nice. Good pad save. If we make that pad save, where did the rebound go? Over there somewhere, right? It hit this pad, yeah. Went over here. So if I'm skating down there, right? Where do you think my teammates are going? They're not going to be where I am over there.
They're gonna be here or here.
Yeah, probably here or here. Over here for sure, right? Because I'm already on this half of the ice, right? So if you let that hit your pad and it goes to that guy with the rebound, what do you think's going to happen?
He's probably gonna get a shot off.
What's that?
He's probably gonna get a shot off.
It's going to get a shot off. Good choice of words. You didn't say they could score, right? I like that. That's positive. They can get a shot off. That means they have another opportunity, right? And then you're just going to power leg or forward recovery, push over as best you can, right? But what could you do to not give them that opportunity? Low shot, it hit your pad. So, getting your butterfly. This is the puck. It's on the ice. Instead of hitting your pad, what could you do?
Okay.
Well, no. Just use your stick, right? If the puck's come in, you use your stick. Where's that puck going to go? Up over there. And as you get bigger and the shots get stronger, you get a stick on it, goes out of the rink. That's great because then you get a whistle and you can reset. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next drill. Okay? We're going to get two pucks here. I'm going to have you start on the post. Okay? I'm going to be out on either side. You're going to push out really strong. Okay? So, eyes in the corner because I'm on the post. When I say go, push out. And then I'm going to walk low. Push, 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 push. All right? Notice where I am. Yeah? I'm not gliding back. I'm still shuffling. Push, 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 push. All the way through. Tiny little shuffles. After I take that shot, I'm going to pick up a puck behind the net. I'll go all the way around. I'll go to the corner. You'll be here, right? When I walk out from the corner, we'll get that little C cut going. Yeah? You ready? Cool. Right? Yep. Good. Yep. Oh, here. Here you go. Get your feet. Oh, almost. Right idea. Right up. Post. Yep. Okay, hold on real quick. There's a way we can make this push out from the post a little bit better so you get out there a little bit stronger. Okay? So you push a little push and then kind of C cut out. Let's get that T push going. And I really want to drive this knee to the puck. Boom. I drive that knee to the puck. I'm going to get out here fast. Yep. Yeah, that's how you do it. Keep that pocket up. Oh. Oh. Okay. Over here. Boom. You just made a blocker save, right? You track that thing all the way into you. Get your blocker up, right? Your blocker was like this. Boom. All right, this is good for when we're in initial stance. Look at your blade of your stick. That's really good. But when we have to make a save, boom. It's all boom. Here, a little bit. Yep. That's why it's important, because if you don't roll your wrist down, the puck goes up. It's hard to see, and it might go to an open guy. You ready? Post. Yep. There we go. Nice. Nice and easy. There we go. Good. Push. Oh, spinny puck. Nice. Over here. Thanks, bud.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Rebounds over there. Up here. Yeah. So I think the other part of it, too, is when you make blocker saves, most kids do this. Actually, even my older kids do this. My high school kids, and it's kind of something that I talk about with them a lot, is we have a tendency to, when we make our glove saves, we're like go gadget on, like super quick on, boom, 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 right? We're good. But as soon as we make a blocker save, we're like, we're pulled into our body instead of here type deal. So we like react out here with one glove, with one hand, but then on the other hand, we get tight, tight, tight. We kind of block things, right? Just like you react with your glove hand, I want you to react with your blocker hand a little bit more out in front of you. All right? Let's get one more each side here. Yep. Nice setup. That's it. Better. Yeah. Still going. That's better. Good. Last one. Yep. Yep. Nice. Oh. Just a bit outside. Good. Nice. There you go. You were actively trying to steer it away. You were trying to put it where you want it. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work, but you did a good job getting right on it. All right? Grab a drink of water. Let's switch up the drill. Okay. Cool. Much tighter. So now what I want to do is I want you to start actually right on the camera. Okay? So that'll be our starting point. I'll be off to the side. When I say go, immediately, what's the first thing you do? Okay. What's the first thing you make a save with every time, no matter where it goes? Do you remember this quiz question? No matter where the puck goes, anywhere in the net, right? There's one thing that you have, right? And you have two of them. That's a hint.
Gloves.
No.
Pads.
No. Hold on. Because if it goes down here, you're not going to use your gloves. Maybe you could. You're not going to use your blockers, so it's none of them. And the other second hint, it's not a piece of equipment. All right? So no matter where that puck goes, right, these two most important things that you have, all right, are going to be there first.
A stick.
Oh, you have two of them, not of what we're talking about. You only have one stick. All right? I'm going to give you one more hint. Right? It's a body part that's on your face.
Eyes.
Yeah, your eyes. Our eyes are our most important tool that we have, right? And they're going to steer us where we want. And we want to make sure right away, not do I just get my eyes to where I want to go, but I want to get my whole head, right? When you showed me that, when I asked you what to do first, you did it right. You did it absolutely beautifully, right? But just so that we know, all right, and we learn exactly. So I can teach you how to do things, right? And you can do them really good, but I teach you when, where, and why. Then you become a smart goalie. Okay? So starting in the middle. When I say go, get two shuffles over, right? So when I say go, before you even get those two shuffles, get your eyes to the puck right away. So when you push over, yep. All right? We'll do push, double shuffle, right? I'm going to then walk here or here, all right? And then I'm going to pick up a puck and I'm going to be tight to the net. Mishy. Reverse Mishy. No. So, but I'm going to be much tighter to the net. So that means I could do one of these. All right? So I could wrap it. So we'll get exactly. Yep, you got it, dude. You ready? Yep. What push are we doing first? This is the only push that I absolutely want you to do in this drill. Instead of a T push, mind you, that was a very good T push. Okay? Double shuffle. Push. Right? Remember the first one's a little turbo boost for the long one? Push. All the way through. Try that real quick. Right? Push. Yeah, and that first one, so here's the other thing too. If I get my legs out this wide, right, I can't load a lot of power. Think of it this way. I want you to be in a position where you can jump really high. Right now, I can't jump really high. I still can't jump really high when I'm here. But somewhere in between those two, kind of where you're at right now, is a pretty good position. So if you feel like you can jump really high, that means I can get in a really good stance. And if I can get in a really good stance, I can get my butt low, my feet aren't too wide, I can get a lot of power in my push. Okay? But now, really important, since I have all that power, comes great responsibility in my push. I can't just push and get wide. I have to push this leg and then pull it right back in. So push, pull. All right? And then I'll do my double shuffle. Push. If I pull that leg in really fast, I'll get that second push even faster. You ready? Go. Nice, good. Boom. There it is. Uh-oh. Nice, good. All right, other side. Well, starting in the middle. Starting in the middle. Yep. Yep. Woo. Yep. Nice, you got it. Try and make sure that your stick doesn't go inside the net, because if it does, then you can't really be active with the stick. If you get it outside the net, then you can stop the puck from even coming in. Oh yeah, pop it away. Well, keep your paddle down. Yeah, boom, nice and strong, good. Middle, yep. Oh, double shuffle. And try not to end up here. Stay here, okay? Yep, nice, good, yeah. Oh, where's it? Oh, you got it.
It's under me.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's in me. I got it. What are you talking about? It's not loose. No way, Jose. Double shuffle. Yep. Nice. Yeah. Oh, gotta be a little bit quicker. Back to the middle.
You beat me by an inch.
About a little bit, yeah. Quicker you get your head around, the quicker you get around. Yep. Try it again. Double shuffle. Hey, again, when you push, push, push. Don't end up like this, wide. Push, push. Pull that leg back, get underneath you. Okay? Yep. Oh, here it comes. Oh, man. Oh, I thought you were going to get it. Nice. Nice try. All right, let's get two more each way. Yep. Oh, way wide. Nice stick. Uh-oh. Oh, good save. Nice. Good. Yep. Double shuffle. Try it again. Yeah, good. Nice. One more each way.
I saved it.
Yep. Oh, you got it. Last one.
Whoop.
Right. Yep. Try it again. Yep. Oh, sneaky. Push, push, push. Make sure that glove's not on the ice when you push. That's going to make it really tough. All right? All right, grab a drink of water and let's do a little some rebound or do some breakaways here for you.
Uh-huh. Breakaways. Breakaways.
Make
But
sure I
I
hit.
might give up a goal or two.
I mean, there might be, but probably not, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do a couple breakaways. Get a couple more pucks up there. All right, I'm gonna do 6 breakaways. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 like practical, like normal breakaways. After I do 2 normal breakaways, I'm gonna do 1 really fun one. Then 2 normal ones, and then I'll end on 1 really fun one. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Oh. Make sure you start gliding back. Don't just stay out here, okay? So we'll be out here, and as I'm coming in, slow glide back. Nice slow glide back. But make sure we don't glide all the way back here, right? Because then we're going to give up all the net that we took away, right? Yeah? Cool. Now go. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That was better, but make sure you don't lunge at the player too much. If you always lunge at the, now if it's close and you can get it, yeah, that one wasn't that close. If you lunge at the player, meaning dive at them, what do you think they're going to do?
Deke.
Deke or go shoot over you, right? All right, you ready for the fun one? All right, two real ones. Oh, just use that butterfly slide. Keep your gloves up, right? You were in a great spot until you try to get your hands out at it, right, and kind of dive for it. If you just use that butterfly slide, dude, you nail it. Oh, almost. You're close. If I get boom, boom, two tiny but quick little C cuts, I'll be gliding back a little bit. That's what's going to create momentum. A little bit of movement, right? That little bit of movement, that momentum, right, can help get your butterfly slide even faster. That's cool, right? Right? Last one. It's going to be my biggest, craziest, absolutely daredevil move. You ready to go? Okay.
How do you do that?
How do I do that? Magic.
How do you do that?
Magic from the gods of hockey. They bestowed upon this Proto R stick to be able to do the Zorro.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Real quick. Before we get off the ice here, yeah, I want you to tell me at least two things that we worked on today. Just two things we worked on. You can show me too, if you can't say what it is either. Okay, so it's a double shuffle, right? Make sure the first one is really small. It's one tiny but explosive push, and then a long one. Yes, exactly. Okay. What else? What about your blocker? Keep it out. Yeah, react to it. Not make it a save and tight. Okay. One more I got. What about your stance? What do you want to feel like you can do what?
Like keep like your legs like in a ready stance.
Yeah. Right. And if you're able to do what really high,
A jump.
yeah, then you're probably in a really good stance. So if I go to jump really high, I all of a sudden do this. But this right here, this is the stance. Now keep in mind here too. Can I jump really high if my knees go in?
No.
But if I bring my knees out, yeah. Okay? That's a huge lesson for today. You did awesome. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Good job, man. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.